has to be said, has to be mentioned that Hollywood has some serious issues. Of course, there's many issues, but the one that really is the main topic is the fact of they're not doing new stuff. They're not actually doing chances. I mean, yes, there's many other ones. There's many who are doing chances. Jordan Peele's joint, yes. M. Night Shyamalan's joint, yes. Like, what? Steven Spielberg, has he done anything lately? Oh, frick. He's like, yeah. But still, for the craziest part has to be the fact that we have franchises which aren't bad. I enjoy Marvel, definitely. WB, DC, oh, frick. Maybe they'll get things together. Still, I have to say this, the fact of they shouldn't have caved when it came to the fans being like, oh, the Green Lantern so, it's like, I guys could actually take a book from freaking Sony. I already said this before. Where I'm like, yeah, they didn't give a blue shit in a whale that Amazing Spider-Man wasn't exactly truly a Spider-Man like film. It's like, yeah, they didn't get Peter Parker down, but hey, they listened to what people had to say and they upgraded them and they made Amazing Spider-Man 2. The only messed up part is they looked at the Avengers and said, oh shit. Yep. That's what they said. So, the real question is, what exactly is causing them to do this? And it's basically what people goes to watch to see in the theaters, and someone else that isn't a part of the country. So let's go with first things first is the moviegoers. Unless they actually market it very, 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 very good, the new things that can be made, new ideas, new concepts, will get trashed and ditched. Because, well, if it's, even though it's like, for me, new is not really a messed up concept. It's just what exactly is it like or about? Like, for instance, Nope, Nope, I didn't watch because, well, I'll eventually get to it. But as soon as you actually show that there's a man in a freaking tornado, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in. I want to watch it. But yeah, things that actually have been here for decades and they're bringing them back is because moviegoers are okay with those. The nostalgia feel. Something that's familiar versus something that actually is not familiar. I would say Disney, for the most part, are doing the same exact thing, but there is some little things that they are trying to do new, which is like, yeah, give them credit, they're doing something new. Pixar, given that, yes, they did bend the knee for Toy Story, they did, but what'd you expect? For the most part, they never truly actually did lots of sequels for their stuff. And I have to admit that they never fail, even though we're gonna, round it all up. All together, they do not fail. The only one they did fail on is the one because of Rio over there being like, it's like, Rio, man, Blue Sky, go fuck yourselves, seriously. I'm fine with it being like the ants, bugs like freaking situation. And instead, they backed down and said, oh, we're just going to do something different, even though they had a good story to tell. Since Blue Sky Studios is owned by Disney, I really hope that Pixar actually is like, okay, now we can do the movie. And hopefully you'll be fine for it to be on Disney Plus, considering, you ditched out in the movie, so it's better just to allow the movie to be a Disney Plus, because, you ditched out on the movie idea because you saw freaking Rio and you're like, oh fuck. But yeah, none of us, it's like some of us are able to take the change and take new things, but others, they might actually shun it or not even give it a chance. Thus, they have to do some familiarities, and that's why we have this. The part two the part two of this whole entire thing is China. Yes, the foreign country. China gets people the big bucks. since China actually pays out, exactly why would they truly focus on the Americans and everyone else if it turns out China can actually sell and outbeat every single one of them? It's pretty crazy. It's kind of sad, really, that you don't have the whole. But China should be kissing our ass too. They have so much stuff here that actually deserves to have, movie releases in America. I mean, there's like one that I'm like, I could tweak it and make an American version of it. So, it's better because it's like, yeah, there's some who are actually good. They're good ones. They're good ones. Like, for instance, The Wish Dragon, even though it's animated, that was good. And it sucks that you guys didn't even freaking do it. There's some that goes through the cracks. And I understand that technically, China money is the best money because, yeah, you're coming over here. We're not going over there to make the big bucks. We got to stay at home and get the big bucks. Y'all guys come to us to make the freaking extra money or the big fat buku money. And that's the sad truth. That's the sad thing. Oh, yeah. Someone actually said that the 3D effect, as soon as that happened in Avatar, China fell in love with that. Thus is why we had that little fad that came with the freaking 3D because of China. Again. But the craziest part is just be the fact of where could they actually, not bow down to China? Could they actually not go for the extra money? Yes. Greed is not really a good look for people. But of course, as you can figure, even though it's not a good look for people, lots of money is always good. And because of that, they freaking have to go to China to get that big amount payout, that big cash payout. And it's pretty funny looking. It's like, what if it's a movie that actually wasn't doing so good in America and you're like, we don't give about American, okay? It released in America, it was made in America, but we're going to China. We're freaking trying to get it in China and freaking cha-ching. I think that would be a good movie in its own. Yeah, just please don't do the crazy part of where it's like, you made a movie about a filmmaker who actually made a crappy movie in America and he's trying to go to China and get all that cash money. Yeah, please don't make that movie about that actually also go to China. It's hilarious. And I guess the real messed up part is to be the Chinese freaking everything that comes over here. It's most likely by merely bootlegs. Sometimes you actually have the lucky bits of being like, oh, well, here you are. It is in theaters and they might even give you a Blu-ray DVD release. But most of the time, I think you actually have to do it by cheating. Do it illegally. Because, well, they believe they're the best country in the world. And we're not doing too well to make them say, are you sure about that? Instead, here we are, basically, well, not here we are. Excuse me. There is Hollywood right now, just for the most part, not all of them, but some of them, or many of them, are bending the knee to China so they can get that extra cha-ching, that big cash payout. Which, can you hate them? No. But when the cash payout affects the movie, that's when things go bad. And the best example has to be Mulan itself. It's like, yes, Mulan is the best movie to say, and here is the freaking one that freaking shows you how much it sucks when you try to actually please China and not even please your freaking main audience or the freaking fans of Mulan in the first damn place. This is your freaking example here. And it's like, damn. Second one that actually is pretty good, but, well, people want to still be bastard dumbasses, is, of course, Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 basically made sure that they were like, no Chinese Mandarin, no, we're not doing stereotyping, no. Yes, we have a stereotypical man, but he is not actually Chinese, and we cool. And then the fans are like, no, we want a real Mandarin. It's like, you are trying to start a fucking war. The good news is that even though I said you're trying to start a fucking war, the good news is that the war is not coming. Everything's fine. They didn't do as messed up as they could have. Thank goodness. And thank goodness for the fans not actually being racist. Thank goodness for that too, because damn, if you guys were like, we want a Fu Manchu beard and all that crap, it's like, and you're really trying to start with China. The Marvel fans are trying, Marvel Cinematic Universe fans, or Marvel fans, period, are trying to try to do something with China. And it's like, dude, I like Marvel. I'm a fan, but I'm not down for that crap where it's like, and China's bombing lots of places in America because you guys are dumbasses trying to freaking make it racist. Some racist bullcrap where it's like, dude, just take out just killing us the Mandarin, dude. Just take it. Just take it so we don't really have to have this freaking thing of, ooh, because I really don't want to freaking have a messed up issue where they took it very, very offensively. And now they're going to show you how they feel. I really don't want that. Do you? Apparently, the ones who actually said we want a real Mandarin sure do. It's like, yeah, they don't really want to have the full consequences, and they never really explain themselves of exactly how do you want the real Mandarin? How exactly do you want the freaking damn real ass Mandarin? Because you never really answer that question. But anyways, yep, that's the reason why movies today aren't new, not trying to do something innovative. Some are, but not everyone. It's like, yeah, not many. Because, well, it's not going to work out. And plus, they have to get that sweet cha-ching cash payout from China.